Welcome to the Cinco de Mayo 2019 Advance Report for McGowanGroup clients and NetWorthRadio.com listeners. I'm Spencer McGowan, your financial weatherman and President McGowanGroup. Cinco de Mayo has financial significance. Yes, the Mexican victory over the French forces at the Battle of Puebla. It's an even bigger celebration in Texas than Mexican Independence Day, but yeah, you're going to have to ask a historian why. Here we go. Dow Jones Industrial Average. Look at this. We're devoted to your profit, by the way, and today has some good lessons built in about setting your objectives and what objectives should you set. Well, we're about to get to Warren Buffett here in a few slides. Look at this, 26.5 on the Dow. Then there's the rebalancing correction last year. Then there's 27 on the Dow essentially. Then there's 22. And now, we're pretty darn close. If we're range bound, you need a better solution than just hoping stuff goes up, right? All right, we're about to cover it. S&P 500 made a new all-time high, but the Dow did not. That says, oh, oops. The technicians look at that as lack of confirmation. And some of that lack of confirmation comes from the tech index. Tech was hot last year. Boom. Everybody wanted Amazon, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google, and others make up this index. And tech was way hot, hit an all-time high for that index. Oh, then we have the mini panic. This week's earnings report contains some glitches. Apple iPhone sales down 17%. There were some other glitchy things in there, and it means they may not be capable of leading this market as they did last year. Maybe running out of gas a bit. So what do? Let's go ask Warren Buffett. The Oxyjet flew into Omaha last weekend. The report hit at Seeking Alpha on Monday that Occidental, who's bidding for Anadarko, this is Anadarko, this is Occidental, the bid needed $10 billion. And guess who has $10 billion? Warren Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, right? So he gave him the $10 billion. Let's look at his objectives. It's clear he likes energy and energy stocks. And he likes energy infrastructure. He already owns a bunch of pipelines. There's a clue. Cash flow for his $10 billion, he gets 8% on a preferred note. That's pretty darn good. But he gets a Warren warrant. What's a Warren warrant? Well, this is Occidental. You could see Occidental underperformed. That's, of course, the bid launched by Chevron and then by Oxy outbidding them. But look at this. This thing wilted even before that. Occidental did. It's $59 or so, 58, and he gets a warrant to buy it at $62.50, I believe $5 billion worth, anytime, and it's probably 10 to 12 years. I haven't read the specifics. He did the same thing with other companies, but notice he's got appreciation potential, cash flow, and his newest, biggest energy position with nice upside. Now, let's look at what he did back in the crisis. This is Goldman Sachs, it is Tiffany, and it is Harley Davidson. Tiffany, it looks like they led the pack, at least in percentage terms here. But Goldman Sachs rising, 15-year chart, that's 04. That's the depths of despair in the crisis, obviously. He goes to him, says, would you guys like some billions? You know what he wanted? Cash flow, appreciation potential, and he got a Warren warrant on the stocks of all of these, and clearly that turned out well. Harley, not quite as good, but probably okay at this point. So he got capital gain potential, immediate cash flow. Oh, what could do that for us? Well, you've got energy infrastructure, but you've also got global high yield. Now we look at high yield. That's total return. That's all the way back to 07. It includes the crisis. Total return not bad at about 5 for the short-term high yield index. And you can see the collapse right there. High yield bonds act like stocks. They go down when nobody wants to buy anything. But you still get some income. That's the key. And the high yield index this week, 87% of par, 86% of par. That's a discount to par value estimated at about 100. Bonds mature at par. And that gives you some upside and some cash flow like our good friend Warren Buffett. It will have price risk, so remember the Vanguard money market for the safe money at 2.4, and we'll be happy to help you with all of these. If you come down and get a plan, go to networthradio.com, fill out that preliminary client questionnaire. The longer play program is there, and you can come down to the Crescent, meet the team that cares, and you, in a 1-hour brainstorming session, will leave with an investment plan outline customized for your situation. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe for fast-breaking news at McGowan Group YouTube. My firm, McGowan Group Asset Management, sponsors NetWorthRadio.com and, of course, our YouTube channel under McGowan Group. Some educational disclosures and discussions that I wanted to add to the broadcast. The first is, I'm very proud of our team, including Stephen Norris, who will be added as soon as we redo the picture. He's our newest team member. Come down, meet the team that cares, get a written plan, because the securities we discuss, the financial news we discuss, that's not a recommendation until you actually come down and get a customized plan at the Crescent. You'll get a tour, and we look forward to seeing you. We're going to cover value at risk of loss in portfolios, and you can see it right here. Learn about our performance, what happened in 2008, how long did it take to recover. All of those items are posted right here at NetWorthRadio.com or the McGowanGroup.com. The other part of the program, when we look at price fluctuations in bear markets and risk control, that's a huge part of NetWorthRadio.com. We look forward to helping you advance your plan and your cash flow. Come down and meet the team that cares.